using is Roots and Reflection, Negro National Anthem, which is Lift Every Voice and Sing. As the procession, as we are singing, we're asking the small children to come in with the flag. Stiller than heaven ring with a
English and Women's Studies at Temple University, and I was fortunate to be taught by her. One of the most important writers of the Black arts movement, Sanchez is the author of 13 books, and she currently lives in Philadelphia. The title of the poem is Catch the Fire. This poem was written for Bill Cosby. Sometimes I wonder what to say to you now in this soft afternoon air as you hold us in a single step. I say, where is your fire? I say, where is your fire? You got to pass it on. You got to find it. You got to find it. You got to pass it on. From you to me, and from me to her, and from her to him, and from son to father, and from brother to sister, and from daughter to mother, from mother to child. I say, where is your fire? I say, where is your fire? Can't you smell it coming out of our past? The fire of living, not dying. The fire of loving, not killing. The fire of blackness, not gangster shadows. Where is our beautiful fire that gave light to this world? The fire of pyramids, the fire that burned through the holes of slave ships and made us breathe. The fire that made guts into chitterlings. The fire that took rhythms and made jazz. The fire of sit-ins and marches that made us jump boundaries and barriers. Sister, sister, brother, brother, come, come, catch your fire, don't kill. Hold your fire, don't kill. Learn your fire, don't kill. Be the fire, don't kill. Catch the fire and burn with eyes that see our souls walking and singing and building and laughing and learning and loving, teaching and being. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Sister. Hey, sister. Here is my hand. Catch the fire and live, 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 live. I say, live.
Representing Chicago Southside in the Illinois Senate. In July 2004, Obama delivered the keynote address at the Democratic National Convention in Boston, a sure sign of his rising popularity. 4 months later, Illinois voters elected him to the U.S. Senate with 70% of the popular vote, the widest margin of victory for any Senate candidate in Illinois history. In November 2008, Obama was elected the presidency with 54% of the popular vote. In his victory speech in Chicago's Grant Park, Obama remarked, "Change has come to America." On January 20th, 2009, Barack Obama became the 44th President of the United States and the first African American. Alongside her field work, her courage, faith, and perseverance helped her become a distinguished leader in education and one of the greatest women of America. Almost single-handedly, she started up the Boone College, which later merged with Cookman Institute. Impressed by her wisdom of insight, Franklin D. Roosevelt appointed her division director of Negro Affairs of the National Youth Administration. A young advocate of education, she dedicated her life toward us.
Who lit the sun and fixed it in the sky, who flung the stars of the most far corners of the night, who rounded the earth in the middle of his hand, this great God. Like a mammy bending over her baby, kneeled down in the dust, toiling over the lump of the clay, till he had shaped in his own image. Then into it he blew the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Amen and amen. By James Weldon Johnson. God created us black and beautiful.
E.B. Du Bois was a 20th century leader in history, sociology, and political science. He was also a great leader in fighting racial discrimination, one of the founders of the NAACP, and an editor for the organization's Crisis magazine. Du Bois was an intellect who stood above his contemporaries. He died in August of 1963, leaving behind more than 2,000 documents credited to his name, including poetry, plays, books,
As Isabel, and changed her name in 1843 when she felt reborn to speak out against slavery and for women's suffrage. She was an intelligent, dramatic speaker who had once run away to her own freedom. Living up to her name, she traveled from state to state speaking to thousands of people, both African American and white. A deeply religious person, she felt she was a pilgrim of God, whose mission was to free blacks from slavery. Her strong, daring personality helped her to lead the way for women's rights.
Joe Louis was not only a Boston chancellor, he was also a symbol of hope for the potential progress of black people. The Brown Bombers had an undefeated streak of 27 victories when the match was arranged in 1936, Lewis versus Max Schmeling, a German boxer. Although Schmeling won the match by knocking out Lewis in the 12th round, Lewis made a comeback the following year and defeating James J. Brockdorf. The first round knockout fight won Lewis the heavyweight title, and he had the title for 11 years, longer than any other boxer in history.